Hi guys, welcome back to Derby Koi. And the weekend just gone, I went to the Newark show. Absolutely fantastic day, and I didn't do any recording at all. Graham did walk around with his phone and he did a few little shots. He just went off doing his own thing and he did a recording on his phone. Didn't know he was probably doing any recording. I think he was just taking some pictures, but he did some recording, so thank you to Graham for that. And that video was out Sunday, I think. Sunday night that came out, so pop back and have a look at that one. But yeah, I had a fantastic time. So I didn't record. I didn't record last year either. I just wanted to go and enjoy the show and not having to worry about recording all the fish and angles and everything else that us content creators think about when we're recording. I just wanted to go and enjoy the show, meet people, have a chat, which I thought I did, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Met some old friends, start again. I met some old friends and old faces, met some new friends and new faces, so it was good to meet you all. Thoroughly enjoyed it. But again, big thank you to Graham for doing that recording for me, and putting that out and putting it all together, so thanks Graham, appreciate it. Right, so today I've got a couple of little jobs I need to do today, and I've got a couple of little, some of them jobs are still in the box, so I'll show you what I've got and what I want to do. Yeah, so what else we got today? I've got filter cleans to do as normal. Got these jobs to do, and I've got a load of blocks in the back of the van I need to get out of the van, and they're bloody heavy blocks as well, so I've got to sort that out later. Yeah, so I think we'll go around to the bunker and then I can show you what I've purchased and what we're going to do today. So let's get round there. Okay guys, so a couple of things I need to do today and a couple of jobs, but before I can do the jobs I need to show you what I got. I was checking around on the internet, just as you do, looking at various things about koi and whatever, and I came across on a forum that somebody used one of these. I'll open the box, I'll show you what it is. And this is the box. Now I thought absolutely fantastic in here. It's this thing. Now that's just a piece of card in there. Let's get the card out. Just a piece of paper in there. And I'll show you what it is. Now this is actually a rice and bean container or dispenser. It's got an airtight seal at the top, so it keeps it nice and fresh, and that's all it is. And what it does, it comes with this, which sticks on to wherever you need it, and it sticks on the back, and it comes with a little cup as well. And all you do is you put the cup in there and you press. There's a little spring-loaded, you can see there, look, spring-loaded thing there, opens it up and it lets out rice, whatever, but I thought it's ideal for the koi food. So I can use that, measure out how much I need in there, and all I've got to do then is just write them out and I can feed away. Obviously people use their automatic feeders, which are really good, but I haven't got one of those, but I think this is ideal for in here. I bought the one in here with the two because I'll show you in a minute why I've got the two. So I bought this double one, so I can put two different things in there for in here. And I bought, open this one up, this one, a single one for the main pond. Again, exactly the same, spring loaded on there, and an airtight top. Not sure on the capacity, can't remember. I will have to have a look at the capacity, probably says on there but I can't read without my glasses on. I'm sure just say the capacity on the side there. Look at that one. Yeah, I think it's 1.5 litres, could be wrong. I need to put these on. But yeah, so these are going to go up today. I mean, I know when I look at a scoop on how much is in it, but if depending on temperature and stuff, I can just put a mark on there and say to Graham when I'm at work or whatever, can you feed it to the mark? Sorted. And you make it a lot easier then for feeding, because at the moment I'll keep my feed in these things, and you got to keep taking the lid off and everything else, and I'll have the feed in here in this, which are probably, you know, equivalent to that, and I have to open it and sprinkle it in, and sometimes a bit more comes out than you need. So absolutely fantastic idea, I think. These are on Amazon, so he doesn't know yet, but I'll get Graham to put a link in the description down below if anybody wants one, where to get them from on Amazon. Great bit of kit, fairly cheap as well. Can't remember exactly what I paid, but the link will be down below and you'll see what they are. But yeah, you can buy the single, or the double. I mean, you can just fill that with one lot of food if you prefer, whatever you need. But absolutely ideal for what I need in here. So really pleased with those. So let's put these down out of the way. 1 second. So I leave them up on here. I'm going to knock them over. Right. Where was I? Yes. The reason I bought the double for in here is, one is my Hikari mix, which is my Saki Kari balance and my Kari wheat germ in here. And while I was at the show, I have got a bit left. I decided, I used to have the Quenikai food. Now on their main food, which I use, they changed their, I was having issues on the main pond with the watercolour. It was tainting the water. Now in here I don't mind, so what I like to do in here is I've got the Health and Vitality. I don't use a lot of that. Obviously I'm on the main Hikari mix I use. That's my main food, and probably once a day when I feed the main food, they get a very small handful of the Health and Vitality, which helps. I think it's got the colour enhancer in there as well, and it's got the probiotic stuff as well. Just helps them a little bit. They seem to love it, so I had a load left. They love it, so I thought I'll keep on with that. So I want to put this in one side and my Hikari mix in the other. Now I picked that up at the Nivik show. Got a really good price. I think it was 10% off on that on the day. Also, I was at the Nivik show. I picked this up as well. A tub of mealworms from Supreme Koi. They had these on offer, so I got them as well. Really good price on those as well on the day. So put these out the way. Yeah, so that's the one lot. The other thing I bought was this. Now, on my green vat, my bottom drain, where I bought this green vat, it was just a solid plastic sheet drilled with holes, and I don't think it was let enough through. So when I put my fry in there, when there's a decent size, I made this mesh grill, so they couldn't get through, but let all the stuff through. Now this has been working great, really has. Now unfortunately the last, I don't know, couple of months or so, especially now there's some bigger fish in there. I've got my Akamatsuba, my Shiros and whatever else in there. I'm getting cut over 30 centimetres now, some of them. As they're swimming, they're actually swimming into this, getting food off it or whatever on this, and it's knocking it off the bottom drain because it is quite light. So what I decided to get, I ordered, was this mesh grill. Size is stainless steel apparently, so hopefully I have got salt in my system, so hopefully it's not going to rust. I will keep my eye on it. I did measure this, which is the perfect size, so hopefully, I haven't measured against this yet, so hopefully it looks pretty close. Hopefully that's going to fit. Now I'm going to fit it upside down. It's two ways. That's where the mesh is on top. It's not sharp, but that's where the mesh joins the base, so I'm going to put it that way into the thing, so there's nothing for them to catch on at the bottom. So I've got to get that in today. That's going to let all the ways through. Hopefully a little bit, it feels a bit heavier, a bit more sturdier, so hopefully that's going to stay in place this time. If not, I'm going to have to find something that's not going to rust. I don't want to put a brick or something in there. I'm going to have to find something that I can actually weigh it down in the centre maybe, so the stuff can still get through. I don't really want to silicone it into place because in case I need to remove it, But yeah, if not, I'll have to find something that'll weigh it down. But it feels a little bit heavier than that, and hopefully a bit harder for them to pull out. So that's another job I've got to do today. Lastly, the other job I've got to do is my diesel heater. Now the heater itself is working absolutely perfect. What's summer? So it's getting quite cool on the night again, and water temperatures now are starting to drop. Even in the day, it's not great. Now it's been off now for, I don't know, 6-8 weeks, the heater or more, because we haven't really had a summer. But what I noticed a few weeks ago, I came in here, I thought, I can smell diesel. Now my heater's inside, but my tank and everything is outside, and the pump and everything is outside. But I found my filter itself, the fuel filter, was leaking a little bit, which is one of these filters. It has got a thing at the bottom here. You can undo that to drain it out. If you get water in there, it's a water separator. The filter's at the top and it separates water. So any water that gets in there drops to the bottom, and you can undo that, let the water out and stop it. Now, for some unknown reason, it started to leak, and it was leaking outside, and it was I didn't notice, and it got quite bad, and that leak then obviously it started to drain into the bunker. So what I did, I drained the tank down and I drained the filter down, so there's no fuel in there, and it stopped that. But I need to fit that one today as well, new filter on there, because as I say, temperatures are really starting to drop again now. We really haven't had great temperatures this year at all. So what I'm going to do on the cooler nights, when I know it's going to be a bit cooler, I'll put the heating on the nights to keep the temperatures up a little bit, hopefully raise the temperatures of the water a bit more, and then in the day when it's warmer temperatures, that water will hopefully stay stable, and I can turn the heater off in the morning, and again on the evening I'll put it back on. So that's another job for today. Yeah, so a couple of jobs I need to do. Really pleased with the food I got, and the mealworm from the Newark show. Ooh, what was that? I don't know how I got the koi food in my mouth. Anyway, I've not eaten the koi food, so don't worry about that. What I was also, I remember, one second. Also at the koi show, I was there, and I had a couple of mugs given to me. So firstly, I had this mug. There, Feed Me More from Si at Up North Koi Pond. Massive thank you to Si for that. So his link for his channel will be in the description down below. So massive thank you to Si, really do appreciate it. And then the other mug I had was this one from Gary at Gary Koi, or Gary Koi 625 there. That's his channel logo on there, and he's keyed into golf, and he's put on flagging. And it was quite warm at the show. I've been walking around for a while, and I was quite flagging as well. So Gary, thank you so much again. Link to Gary's channel will be in the description down below. So they will go up, obviously pride of place in my bunker with the rest of my mugs. So massive thank you to Si and Gary for those, really do appreciate it. Right, so I think the first job for me, I want to get this mesh grid in, and then I'm going to find somewhere for these feeders. Don't know where I'm going to put them yet. I haven't worked that out where I'm going to stick them, but I'm sure I'll find somewhere. So let me tidy this mess away, and we'll get onto this mesh grid first. Okay, so mesh grid is in, fits absolutely perfect. Hopefully they're not going to be able to knock that one out, but as I say, if they do, I'll have to find something to weigh it down. And I'm hoping, because I do have salt in here, it's not actually going to rust. As I said, I'll keep my eye on it. Now you may look in here as well and think it's looking a bit empty. Yes, it is. What I've done is moved some out of here, because some of these are getting quite big now. I've moved some of them out of this one and moved them into my grey one at the moment. Those are, again, the main ones I put in there is the ones that have been reserved, or people have said they want to come and have a look at, so I know people are interested in them. I've just moved them over. But these ones at the moment, all these are still available in this one, and so some of the ones in there as well may still be available, but all these are available in here. And some of these are going really well, and them Heat Zeros are looking cracking at the moment, and I love them new showers I bought. the pattern on them, absolutely brilliant. Anyway, enough of that. So on to my next job. I think I don't really mess around with diesel yet, so I'm gonna have a look at where I'm gonna put these feeders. Okay, so I decided on this one, not attached, it's not going to go anywhere. I think it's perfect there. So when you need some food, all you need to do is put it in and dispense as much as you need for the day. These are 1.5 litres each side, so 3 litres in total. I will put that back in the top, but that is going to be absolutely perfect and so much easier for feeding. So all I need to do, I'll give them a little bit more, is I don't give them too much. I fed them earlier. Easy as that, nice and easy to feed. So I will put that one back in. Now the other one in the main pond is going to be a bit more difficult to attach. I haven't decided where I'm going to put that yet. I haven't got anywhere I can stand that at the moment, I don't think. So I want it out of the way when I do my upgrade. So back round to the main pond, and let's see where I'm going to put this other one. Okay, so this is where I decided to put this one. Because it's got them sticky things on the back, I decided to do a bit of perspex. Put the light on, maybe you can see. I don't know if you can. I just cut a bit of perspex and drilled it to the back there. Stuck it on so that can come off if need be for filling, and then just slots back on. Well, that's going to be out of the way. I'm not going to catch that, be able to do my feeding. And there's my little cup pan again. As I said, all I need to do is push that in there. So I think that's going to be a bit easier for dispensing my food to the correct measurements I need. There is no measurements on the mug. Oh, there is. Yeah, we're in millilitres on the side of the cup. 25, 50, so they go up in increments of 25 mil. So you can work out what you want to feed them in a day, and you can put your mark on there with every feed, not in a day. But I think that's really going to be helpful, because again, in this one, all I was doing, I just had a big tub of my mix in there, and I was having to open that, and so don't need to mess around. Straight in with the cup, what I need, and feed them. And I think that's a really good idea. So job's a good one. Okay, so fitted a new filter there. Now I've just got to fire it up and hopefully bleed the system through. I'm going to have to do a couple of starts on it because it's going to get airlock in there. So let's fire it up and see what happens. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but that's actually fired up and on. So I've got to wait for it to kick in. The fan's going, and I think it's showing the pump's going. Hard to tell, but yeah, we'll see what happens, and hopefully it's going to fire up. Fingers crossed. Okay, that's up and running. So you can hear the ticking. The pump took quite high. Did take a couple of goes to bleed the system, but that's all up and running. Another job done. Okay, so that's them jobs done. I'm really pleased I got those done now. I'm very happy with these containers, dispensers for the food. Really happy. As I said, I'll leave a link in the description down below where you can get those from. So 1.5 litres each side, so 3 litres in total, and the smaller ones obviously is just 1.5 litres. Don't know if they do bigger. Didn't look into that, to be honest, but I thought that was the size I needed. That was perfect for me. I've got a couple of other jobs I need to do, but I won't be recording those. It's not pond related. But yeah, that's it for now. Trying to think. There'll be something else in the week, I'm sure. So I shall catch you probably in the week. See you then. Okay, guys. So I was hoping to do some more recording, get some more bits and pieces done, but I don't know if you can hear. Been a bit unwell. Myself and Graham have been poorly. Graham's been worse than me, unfortunately, so I haven't been able to do anything. Yeah, so not great. Hopefully we're getting on the mend, but it's not looking good at the moment. I was also hoping this weekend there's an event on, an open day at, oh, one's gone blank, I think it's 5 Towns Koi. if I remember right. I'm sure it's 5 towns koi. I apologise if I'm wrong. I was looking forward to going to that open day event in Stoke, but I don't know if I'll be able to make that one now. I obviously don't want to pass this on to anybody, so if I'm well enough by Saturday, and I think I'll be fine, and I don't want to pass it on. If it's over, then I'll go, but it's not looking good at the moment. So I want to apologise to the. I apologise for your name. I forgot your name at Five Towns Koi, and Phil at Telford Koi Pond and Scrag was putting this on, helping them promote it. So if I can make it, I will. But it's not looking good at the moment, so I do apologise. Hopefully it'll be better next week, so we can get some more little jobs done before the weather turns bad, because we've had some, again, bloody typical, we've had some nice weather to do a few jobs and I've been unwell, so it's just sod's law. Never mind. So that's it for now. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Oh, excuse me for sniffing. Hit that bell for your notifications. Pop on over to Facebook and Instagram. So until the next one, stay safe. Jobs are good.